What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Your boy Tony Mac. Y'all having a great morning? Y'all having a great day? Good. Get out, get up, and get something. That's what it's supposed to be about, you dig? But anyway, man, the brother Ed Reed name has been traveling through the news, social media, Twitter, all over, man. For y'all that don't know who Ed Reed is, this is a NFL Hall of Famer or future Hall of Famer. If he ain't already in there, he definitely on the way. And if he ain't already in the Hall of Fame, the NFL, what are you doing? Anyway, Ed Reed, former free safety for the Baltimore Ravens, one of the coldest safeties to ever play the game, a Louisiana legend, actually won Mr. Louisiana, the award they give you for best football player of the year, a St. Rose legend, New Orleans legend, all that type of stuff. You know, we know how great he is on the field, but a lot of people don't know how great Ed Reed is off the field. This is a man who gives back to his community. This is a man who goes back to his former high school, Destrand High, and actually mentor the young brothers and sisters that go to school there. This is an all-around good dude, man. But lately, he's been in the media, not for his football play, but for something that happened in the hiring process of him becoming the new head coach of Bethune Cookman. If I got the name wrong, forgive me. But it's an HBCU, you guys. And that's very important on what I'm about to break down in a little bit. So recently, Ed Reed was offered a head coaching job position at Bethune Cookman. Actually accepted the position. We all know about that, which was dope about the timing because it came around the same time Deion Sanders left Jackson State to go to Colorado, to go to the college in Colorado, all right? So Ed Reed stepped up as, hey, I may not be prime time, but I'm a big name myself, and I want to give back to the HBCUs and give my expertise to this school and help mold some boys into being men. Hopefully get some guys to the NFL. If not, make some better people all around, you know? Now, when Ed Reed came to the school to get his position to, you know, go through the, I guess the formality, signing paperwork, all that type of good fun stuff, contracts, all that, he realized that the school didn't seem to care about the students, the football team, the players themselves, you know, at least, or just overall, it seemed like the people who was running the school was involved in some corruption or at least unprofessionalism. One of the things that he noticed was not even his office was cleaned out. How y'all offer the man a job, a head coaching job, y'all wouldn't even clean his office out? That's the disrespect, bro. When he got on campus, Ed Reed himself, before he ever signed the contract, the man didn't earn a dime from the school. But he literally outside picking up trash with some players in his organization trying to clean up the school. But even more than cleaning up the trash that was on the ground of the school, he was cleaning up the trash that was going on in the organization of the school. And he still was going to take the job. But he wanted to call out the school and say, hey, we got to do better. He wasn't saying, hey, do all this, blah, 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 blah. I don't want the job. No, he said, it's a lot of muck over here. It's a lot of stuff over here that ain't right. But I'm going to stand up, I'm going to take the job, and I'm going to clean it up. But his video talking about the school went viral. And just like people who don't like their dirty laundry aired, they like to give you a consequence. And the consequence Ed Reed got was he lost the job. Overall, they took the offer away. Now, I saw him sit down talking with a little clip of it, him talking to Roland Martin. Uncle Ed Reed, don't waste your time talking to Roland Martin, bro. No disrespect to the brother Roland Martin, but I don't think you speak well for the black community, in my opinion. I think the information that you give out on your show is dated. All of this we got to be Democrat and Democrat only mentality. Nah, bro, that sounds like you leading people to some new slave thoughts. When I mean that in a sense of we got to do this because we black. And a lot of time, the Democratic Party don't really even be looking out for us. They really be playing us like we stupid. At least the Republican Party, for the most part, lets you know it is what it is. You take it or leave it. But the Democratic Party like to play games, and Roland Martin is one of them big, it need to be Democrat or you a sellout type people. That's the energy he push off. And honestly, man, I feel like he wasn't going to give Ed Reed justice, man. I seen people all on it, you know, bigger names on Twitter and stuff talking stuff about this brother, man. Ed Reed a good dude, man. Ed Reed a good dude. So is Prime Time. You know, I had my videos about it. Make no mistake, I've only talked about why people with Jackson State was upset with the decisions by Coach Prime. But me personally, I have nothing against it. Deion Sanders is a legend on and off the field. So is Ed Reed on and off the field. These are not guys that just was a great name in football, made a lot of money, got out the way. These are guys that are actually taking their time out of their life. Their time, which is the most valuable thing a person can give anybody, because once it's spent, you don't get it back. And these men are giving their time, knowledge, funding. You know, Ed Reed and Deion Sanders have many charitable organizations. These brothers are good dudes, man. And I'm sick and tired of good dudes getting slandered and drugged through the internet because somebody want a hot clip, because somebody want to share a video or have a video that do 1 million views like this one. So give me a like, subscribe, and share this. But for real though, man, if we can get out bad energy on people and throwing somebody's name through the mud, let's put out good energy. Roland Martin, like I said, I have no beef with Roland Martin, man. I think he's a great news correspondent, and some of the information he give, I think, come from a real good, really, I think the majority of the information or the energy he's trying to put off is probably coming from a good place. But I'm not about to be on this, we got to be Democrat trained. They ain't did enough for the black community since they ever came around. Let's just call it how it is. The Democratic Party ain't never done nothing for us, ever. So we don't have no allegiance to them. And we don't have no allegiance to the other sides either. At this point, it's time to get tangible stuff. That's the only issue I have with the Roland Martin. Now, other than that, I don't have nothing about it, nothing against it. And y'all saw Ed Reed's emotions in the clip, man. He couldn't even do the interview because he was upset about wanting that job. My man turned down positions at Grambling State and other HBCUs, man. You know how bad Grambling State would have wanted a hometown, Louisiana, St. Rose, New Orleans legend like Ed Reed? You don't think that how big of a deal that would have been? Okay, y'all had Deion Sanders, Jackson State. We got Ed Reed. And he turned that down to go out there to Bethune Cookman. You wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. I'm keeping it a buck with you. You wrong because he called you out on what y'all was doing wrong. And the most important part of the job of a school is to be worrying about the education of the students. And he proved that y'all wasn't. Y'all was worrying about lining out your pockets. At least that's what it looks like, allegedly. But it showed how when somebody call you out, you want to shut them down. Y'all want to shut them down. It seemed like any organization, when somebody telling the truth about them, they want to shut them down. Right now, you can't even talk about like the other community. Well, I ain't even gonna get in there. We ain't about to mess this up. We're not about to mess this video up. We ain't about to murk it, man, because I want to spread love and truth to power. So, you know, I couldn't let him do it, Uncle Ed Reed. We couldn't do it, baby. They ain't my real uncle, man. I just look, you know, guys that I feel like you can learn from, you know, call him your uncle. Because for one, I only got one father. That's my actual dad. I ain't call the other man dad, big homie, OG, none of that shit. But I give you the uncle code because that means I don't look at you as the more improved version of me. I just look at you as somebody that can give me some mentorship. And ain't nothing wrong with that. And if I getting that from you, I call you on. Or OG or something to a degree, but yeah, you know, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't believe it is. You know, you need to have some mentorship. That's what the biggest problem in this community, in the world right now, everybody is thinking that I figured it out. You got kids 17, 18, 19 years old. I was one of them that thought because I was intelligent, I knew it all. You'll never know it all. You don't want to know it all. You want to be ignorant to certain things because the journey of learning is what makes life better. However, you know, too many of our youth, we don't mentor no more. Me and my homeboy, we was just talking about, we got to do this podcast, we got to do this and do that. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm about to start talking to any young dude, young lady that, you know, willing to listen, that wants some advice so they don't run through the pitfalls of life. If I can help avoid you from walking into some tragedy I've been through in my life, I'm gonna help you. And people probably didn't like Ed Reed's language in the video because he used some cuss words, but let me tell you something. I don't trust people who don't cuss in their videos. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Because something out of that cuss word and something out of that anger is a level of realness. That's a real emotion when you can't hold it back. That's something, that mean it moved on you. I mean, it moved you. I mean, you felt some kind of way behind it. People who sit up there, well, I don't like what's going on at the school. It's this golly gar. I don't believe you. I don't have faith in that. But when I see somebody on there and they got emotions, you ever seen a man try to hold back angry tears? He's not scared. He's not worried. You know, he's not even sad. He's hurt. And he's angrily hurt with the messed up stuff that's going on, and he felt powerless. So sometime when you do that, you know, things gonna get uncontrolled. So I'm not judging it. And y'all wrong for judging them for cussing anyway, too. Let me cut these lights off, man. I got that good sunlight now. And another thing while I'm on it, man, thank y'all for anybody that's still watching the video, because this is some good, you know, information. But now I was gonna talk about Blueface and that young lady, man. Not nothing bad about him. Just some words of advice in a young person out here in a relationship. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just do a part 2 and drop that video on that one, man, because I want to keep it a separate. But Ed Reed, I'm with you, bro. And anybody that's standing up doing, you know, fighting the pitfalls of trying to give back to your community. Unfortunate, even giving back, we go through shit. Anyway, man, it's been fun, y'all, but nah, it hasn't been fun. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. This has been real, though. This has been very real. And y'all know how I am. I keep it real. But I also keep it with love. So Ed Reed, man, keep your head up. One door closing ain't every door closing. When you go somewhere and do something good for them kids, they gonna see what's up. Stay up, brother. Stay up. Peace, y'all. It's been real, but I got a dip.